Oh man, don't you just love those days when it's 5 degrees and you forgot to plug your truck in? That is disappointing. Welcome back. Now you may be wondering to yourself why you're wearing safety glasses. Well, I'm sandblasting, and I was using walnut shells the other day, and I got walnut shell in my eye. I wouldn't recommend that. So today we're wearing safety glasses. It should probably be goggles, but I mean, who has that kind of time? So me and my little buddy, Harbor Freight Blaster here, are going to attempt to see what we can do to this rust. Mainly that corner over there where it's really got bad surface rust. I mean, hopefully I can get all this down to bare metal. That would be good. I ain't gonna worry about doing the whole cab today. I just want to get that done so I can get it good and clean to the point I can weld on it. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna see how well this works. I got high hopes. So let's get at her. Alright. Sandblasting kind of worked, if you can see that. But the trouble with not having the full hood face goggles is I got pelted in the face with sand. Stayed out of my eyes though, thanks to the safety glasses, so can't complain about that. But I think what I'm going to do is hit all that stuff with the old wire wheel on the grinder. Sandblasting worked real good at taking paint off, so that's good. I'll probably use it for that, but I'm going to use this for that. Alrighty, well, I took out all the big stuff. So I think I'm going to come back through with the sandblaster and just kind of get pelted in the face and try to shine it up a little bit. It was kind of hard to get back in there with the wire wheel, so I'll see what I can do there. And I'm just going to kind of shine it up a bit, I guess. Get it down to more steel. The more rust you can get out of there, the better. Ideally, you have no rust in there, so see what I can do. Well, after about 2 hours between sandblasting, grinding, and wire wheel, I think it's probably good enough. I don't know if I said it before, but this is no show tractor. That's not my intentions here, so it's just got to be solid, not beautiful. I did try out the sandblaster on the side here, and it works pretty good, so I'll go through and hit any spot where, like, the paint, that almost looks like a nasty shape. I didn't even mean to do that. But I'll go through and hit anywhere the paint ain't rough, like touch up this rusty bits kind of in there, and just get it roughed up. That way the paint has something good to stick to, and yeah, hopefully I'll get my steel soon and get started piecing all that back together. And I got about 30 pounds of sand on the floor. There's some left in there, and there's still some in the bag, and the rest is in my boot. But coming together, getting a little closer all the time. I really need to get that piece of steel in here, then I can start putting it back together. It'll look better. Make me feel like I accomplished something more anyway. Well, I suppose we better work on this thing. Well, we're back. been a wild month or so of COVID and super cold weather, but hopefully all that's done and I can get back into making normal videos. So I'm gonna try to work on this cab for a couple hours today and see how far that goes. Hopefully enough to make somewhat of a video out. Yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know what we got planned for the next few days, if I'll be able to work on this or get caught doing something else, but I'll try to pick up videos again. It was just a month of everybody being sick and cold weather and other stuff to do, so wasn't much to go on, but alright, so what I'm going to try to do is straighten up this edge so then I can just cut one big rectangle to fit in here rather than some goofy shape. And I think it's about the same on this side. Well, that one's a little straighter, but I'll probably just straighten out my cuts and do that. What I'm gonna do in here is I will lay from here straight back the sides, and then I'll have to wait till I get it on the tractor to know where my hump is. I don't know if I have to or not. The old floor was so rusted out and gone, there was no way to tell how it worked. So I'll have to bring the tractor in to finish the center part, but that's alright. We'll try to get the other sides on and just keep going, I guess. Alright, that is pretty straight. It's straight enough anyway. I can always notch it, or it's got to be low. That'd be alright. But I'm pretty sure that this piece lays flat all the way coming up there into the corner. It's kind of a optical illusion with this piece going in like that, but I'm pretty sure this one stays flush. So yeah, that's, I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there. Now we just gotta find a piece of cardboard, make a template. I got a sheet of steel, lean it up against the table there, so and that'll be going here. And the floor and the other side, so let's find some cardboard and make a little template. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Yeah, not quite. I think it's a little long on that end, but otherwise, I think it looks good. And man, that's almost got to be about the same thickness, so that's good. So I'll take some measurements, see how much I got to cut off where, and get this with the sanding wheel on the grinder and get it ready to go in there. Well, this is really good. Then in through here, I'm gonna have to do some filler. Yeah, that's not ideal, but I don't know. There's a little crack there, but that ain't too bad. All in all, not too bad. I wouldn't say I'm impressed. This went about how I thought it would. I don't know, that's maybe a 1/4 inch in the worst spot, so not too bad. I'll get the welder jug over here and do some tacking. Well, not too bad for an hour's work. This, if I go in the backside and pound that forward, it's kind of wobbled out. So I think it's actually fairly close. I should be able to weld it. That right there, I'll have to put a little bit of filler in there, and there, and there. But everything else I've been able to weld pretty good. Weld it. Hit it with a sanding wheel on the grinder. It'll look half decent. Not professional by no means, but I'm not professional. That's probably about all I'm gonna do today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be free and attack this other side. That one actually looks harder. It's cut up a lot higher, and then there's that goofy notch in it because this back plate here that goes across, I actually cut out behind it on that side, and I didn't want to cut it, so I left it on this side. We'll do that, get the two sides finished, Then I can do the sides of the floorboards, and I think I should have enough in this whole sheet here to do the whole floor, so hopefully anyway. If not, I'll have to just go get some more, but that's about all for me today. I'll see if there's enough video to get one out tonight. I'll just throw this in one and do a part 2 for the next one. So if the video is longer than this, I'll see you soon. Alrighty, we're gonna attack this side today. I got that other side still just tacked. First I'm gonna fire up this thing because I'm probably being here for an hour or better, so get that fired up. I got the other one going, trying to warm it up in here a little bit. We'll see how well we can do. Yeah, that part was still welded on, and I didn't feel like getting the air hammer or chisel out, so we just melted it away. So I laid that piece in here and I basically just traced it. So I'll go around with the grinder and the sanding wheel and kind of clean up the edge, and we'll do that and stick the new piece in there and see how she fits. Alrighty, we got this piece fitting in there pretty good. I don't have time to weld it. I gotta get going. But I think between that and that, I should have enough to get a video up, so I'll do that. But otherwise, video should be coming up the usual now. Kinda. Anyways, in other news, we are only, last I checked, 21 subscribers away from 200, which is awesome. And I figure, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm just going to do a 3 sweatshirt giveaway. One for 100, one for 150, one for 200. All in one. So whenever we hit that, or close enough, I'll do that announcement. We'll get to that. But so subscribe if you're not, or don't. It's up to you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.